Real Madrid's trip to Levante felt like more than a routine fixture. From the first whistle, it read like an audition for every rival in Spain and beyond. And by the final whistle, the message was unmistakable. This is a team that will not be politely challenged. The scoreline 4-1 captures the margin but not the mood. A swaggering, high-tempo Madrid that pressed, prowled and struck with clinical intent. At the heart of that performance was Vinícius Jr., whose night belonged to moments of pure destabilizing magic. He carried the match in bursts, turning tight spaces into scoring corridors, peeling defenders away before delivering a goal, and the kind of pass that forces defenders to rethink their positioning for an entire season. His movement created constant doubt in Levante's back line, and whenever he accelerated, the structure around him tilted in Madrid's favour. That unpredictable beat, that willingness to take people on, made the difference between a competitive contest and a procession. Complementing Vinícius was Kylian Mbappé, whose composure at the penalty spot, a cheeky Panenka, was both flourish and statement. He followed up with another goal later, the kind that seals results and removes any lingering drama from a comeback. The chemistry between them, threaded through the game by Arda Güler's vision and Dani Ceballos' energy, produced a front line that was as creative as it was ruthless. Midfield control was subtle but decisive. Feed Valverde offered balance with box-to-box intensity, while Güler's willingness to carry the ball into congested areas supplied the passes that unlocked opportunities. The pattern throughout the match was clear. Press high, force mistakes and explode into wide channels. Levante's attempts to build were repeatedly cut off high up the park, and Madrid's transitions capitalized on the space left by frantic attempts to recover. That blueprint, rapid counter-attacks seeded by clever passing and relentless pressing, felt less like an experiment and more like a refined system, executed with the kind of timing and conviction that only comes when a squad believes in a shared identity. Even the goalkeeper, largely untested, contributed to the calmness at the back, allowing the team to operate with the conviction of a side convinced of its own superiority. There was also a human story woven into the result. A young player getting his first goal in the white shirt on a night that has symbolic weight in club history, an echo of old legends and a reminder that the present keeps making its own headlines. Those moments, fresh names on score sheets, small milestones that feed a larger narrative, are exactly what keep a season compelling. Beyond the immediate joy of goals and bright plays, the fixture raises urgent questions for Madrid's challengers. Who can match that blend of individual brilliance and collective discipline? Atletico and Barcelona will no doubt pick apart details in the coming weeks, but the must-answer problem for every aspiring contender is tactical. Cope with the pressing, cut the supply lines to the front three, and deny space for those explosive transitions. Fail to do that and you are asking to be eaten alive. This result also reframes expectations. If earlier performances hinted at potential, this night felt like potential realized, a statement delivered in the clear language of goals, assists, and momentum. It's a message meant not just for the next opponent on the calendar, but for the whole of European football. Real Madrid are dialing up the intensity, blending youth and experience, and producing moments that matter under pressure. For neutrals, it was an evening of attacking spectacle. For rivals, it was a warning siren. The narrative going forward is simple and sharp. Maintain this tempo and this unity, and Madrid will not only collect wins, they will change the tone of contests before they even begin. The story now stretches ahead. Will the rest of the league respond tactically, or will Madrid's front line continue to define matches single-handedly? Watch closely, because a performance like this doesn't just fill highlight reels, it shapes a season.